but it almost felt like you said, like, I don't give a fuck, like, about it. You know what I mean? And I was like, excuse me? Because, like, I felt like I hadn't treated you in that manner.
Of course.
You know? And so, I'm not going to lie, like, I don't know, like, I feel a little emotional about it. And I don't think that has anything to do with you. I think it has more to do with me and the fact that, like, I'm in a position that I've avoided for 3.5 years, and I didn't force myself to get there. But it's just something like, I met you and I was like, huh, I really like him, like, you know, and I think that's hard for me to swallow because I'm pretty avoidant of emotion.
Okay.
In general.
So you kind of like dodge the situation? Or?
I just kind of dodge emotions.
Okay.
So to feel that much emotion to the point where I'm sitting here and I'm shaking having a conversation with you, I don't know.
Shaking in anger?
I'm literally shaking.
Shaking in anger, nervousness?
Nervousness. I mean, shaking in nervousness, shaking in, like, I feel uneasy about myself. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, and now it's like starting to show because I said I'm shaking, and now all of a sudden I'm shaking more. Sorry.
It's fine. This is the first time I ever had a girl in my house at all. So for me, it's like, oh.
Okay.
So if you see me laughing or giggling or anything like that,
I'm sorry. It's like I don't even know what to do. The thing is, like, and that's the thing. We speak so easily to one another.
Right.
I hate it. Something doesn't add up for me, Paige, and I'm so sorry. It just doesn't add up. Like what the fuck? Like, it just doesn't add up. Like, I don't know.
What doesn't add up? How everything just
like you just put the brakes on shit like real fast. It was like, okay, like I don't know. It just didn't add. It didn't add up. And I hate when things don't add up. It drives me insane. Like when something just doesn't equate what it should be, it drives me mad. Like I'm just like it doesn't make sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing adds up, and I don't do that. Like I don't do things that don't make logical sense. So why is that happening to me? Like I don't know. Like
well, I tried to explain it to you on the phone, and that's some of the better words I used of doing it. I still stand by those words.
And this doesn't have anything to do with, in particular, maybe how other people might view things. Or, yeah, actually, that's exactly what I'm feeling.
Could you repeat how you feel one more time?
This might not have anything, and you can be honest with me. Which I think you're really honest. You're honest with me. I don't think I like it, but part of me feels that some of this, not all of it, may be other people's perceptions and how they feel about it, and you feeling like I need to do something about how negative they feel about this situation.
So basically how Tim views me talking to you.
I don't know at this point who has had an opinion. You know what I mean?
Just Tim.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I think Tim may have told Matt because Matt's made some comments, but I guess I just kind of blew him off. But now that I think about it, I think Matt kind of knows. But I don't really let other people's judgment affect what I feel towards a certain person or anything. That's their opinion, and that's a God-given right to feel that way. If they want to feel that way, they can feel that way. But the way I want to feel, I'll feel it. And if I think they have a very good, valid point and they can back that up, then I'll probably stick with that. But I mean, if they're just gonna kind of throw stuff out there like, "Oh, she's a bad person. Can you prove it?" No. Okay, fine then. You know, then she's not a bad person. I'll take it into consideration and I'll watch what she does. So if things add up that way, then I'll know that you might have been right. But if they don't, then there's no reason why she's a bad person.
Okay. Sorry, I'm like twiddling with my phone because I'm feeling like I just feel like what the fuck. That's how I feel. Yeah, okay.
No, those are my headphones.
So, what in particular, and I'm almost afraid to ask that question.
Go for it.
I don't even want to, I don't think I want to actually know. Because I feel like you'll give me the answer, and I'll be like, oh fuck. I don't like that. No, what in particular did it for you?
If it's an elephant in the room, then.
What in particular did it for you to make you feel like, no, I'm not gonna fuck around with this girl?
I just never really, like I said, I wasn't into you as you were into me.
Mm-hmm.
It just wasn't there for me.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like I said, I just tried to be really nice about it, because I can't be mean to anybody at all, especially if I know a person likes me like you. So I try the situation, like when it's like that, is very delicate. And
it is very delicate, and I feel very emotional, and I don't know why, and I don't want to even put you in that position. And I just cut you off. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. It's totally fine. We're both really nervous.
Yeah, no, it's not that I'm nervous. It's that I feel like I'm not nervous. Like I've been through this situation. No, I haven't. I don't know why. I don't want to do that to you. Like you're Tim's friend. You come to our trip with me for all. Like you know, like we essentially hang out in the same living space.
Right.
Sort of. You know what I mean? But it's enough to where it's just like what do I do about this situation? How do I handle it properly? But why? Tell me why. I feel so emotional. Like I could cry. Because I feel, I don't know why. It makes no sense. And I'm getting livid because I don't do things that don't make sense.
So you're getting angry because you do things that don't make sense.
Because it has been my nature for 3.5 years now to be very strategic about things that I do. I'm very sure what happens next. I'm very planned out. There's nothing unknown to me. And I think that's what I don't like about this situation. It was a very big, this is an unknown. You're going to walk into this thing and take a chance, and I don't like that shit. I like to be in control. You know what I mean? I'm like, I know what's coming next. I can tell you what's going to happen. But you threw me. And I was like, oh no. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Because it's just, I don't know. You know, I'm so sorry. I do this a lot, people, and I stutter, and I'm just going to bounce over my words and just kind of keep it going.
Well, it's not as bad as someone
I'm
kind of
really
throwing
trying,
you mixed messages, so.
Yeah. How do you do that? I don't know. Because we were on the way home talking about, relationships and sex. And then 2 days later, it was like, I was like, oh. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I do that a lot. I don't know why. I might say that. I'm like, fucking dick, mother, and so I think he tried to put me at ease, and I'm just being annoying at this point. I'm annoying, a little annoying. It's just kind of in my nature. Yeah. It's just in my nature. It's an ingrained thing.
I can be that way too.
It's part of that nerd in me. Oh, you're just annoying, huh? Yeah, I'm annoying. Sorry.
Bitch, put some in my hair. Boom. Go time.
Yeah. And I think the other half of it is that I really, and I can genuinely say that, is that I genuinely like you as a human being. So it bothers me to not have contact with you.
Well, then we could be in contact. We could be friends. Also. All right, fair enough. What? I feel like you're in your head, or maybe I'm in my head. And you're like, no. Is that all, or did you have anything else on your mind?
No, I don't have anything else in my mind, dude, other than the fact that like I look at you and I just kind of want to like do bad things. So like, you know, I try and keep it like GG with you, but it's really hard. I think it's just because you have like that, you know, it's not you. It's that you have a lot of the qualities that I ultimately like, and you have the body type that I ultimately like. So it like drives me up a freaking wall.
I'm sorry. I'm
So
sorry for being
like,
perfect in your image.
Hmm?
Sorry for being perfect in your image. I don't know what to say at this
I
point.
know. I'm so sorry, dude. For me. You just need to like quit.
You are a guest in my house. Can I get you anything to eat or drink?
No, I just kind of like, you know, to do. I just feel
Water?
like, you know, What? Do I act weird around you? I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine.
I do act weird around you. I mean, you don't have to lie. I know I act weird. Like, yes, you can be like, yes, Kim, like, you actually a fucking insane case. Like, something's wrong.
Don't talk down to yourself.
I know.
Girls do that too much. It's kind of annoying sometimes.
It's
They're
not
like, I'm so ugly today. I'm like, no, you're gorgeous. No, I'm ugly. Okay, whatever. Give up. You feel how you want to feel.
I don't know.
Let go.
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know what I'm fighting right now internally. I think I'm just fighting the fact that I like somebody in 3.5 years, and I don't. I'm telling you, like, if Tim ever said like, hey, she's got issues regarding like emotion, like that's the one thing he's right. Like I've got mean emotion, like I just don't do it. But then I've become very good at controlling my emotions. Don't say good. Yeah, you know. So if he did ever say something along those lines, like he would be very right.
So maybe it's the fact that, like you said, you haven't felt this way in a long time.
Yeah,
Now that
and
you are,
mm-hmm.
I think you really, it's just kind of hard for you to control.
Right.
Because it's kind of like getting into a new relationship. When you first get into it, you have like a surge of love emotions, and you get all goo goo gaga for each other, and you're like, oh my god, and you just can't keep your hands off each other, and then like 1 month later, you're like, hey.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I will get over it. I think it's just a matter of like bringing myself right back down to the fact of like, okay, you know, this is what you don't do. This is why you don't do this. Like, because for me, I can't.
I mean, it's not that you shouldn't do it. You can do it. It's just, it has to work with the other person. And in this case, it just doesn't work. I mean, trust me, I'm a young man. I have desires too, but I know how to control those. I'm a gentleman about it.
Yeah, you really are. But no, I'm being for real. You really are.
Thank you. I try to be.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's very true.
Never really had any father figure to look up to, so I've just tried to make my own person. Try to be my own man.
And I think that's a problem. I really like the man that you are. It drives me wild. I don't know why. And that's like my issue. Like, how do I get around that? You know what I mean? Like, you speak, and I'm like, oh, cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you formulate opinions, and I'm like, what a man.
We've had this discussion before at the restaurant.
Yeah, and so it's like, what do I do?
Sapien.
I know, I'm serious. I know. Can you get help for that? Fix me. Oh, yeah. No, it's not a bad thing to like go with a human being, but it's just like, I'm not even finishing sentences because I'm just. Okay. I think it's really. That's what I have to say. I don't have anything else to say. But I need to say anything else, I think I'm just like mumbling at this point because that's what I do. I mumble when I get to nervous.
Slow down, you're talking.
I did that the other day on Fridays. The boys actually came by.
Yeah,
you know,
you're
the
talking
future guy.
really fast, yeah.
Oh, you were there for a little bit? No, you weren't.
No.
Oh, you heard about it?
But when you kind of get nervous or do something else, you kind of start to get really talking. You go from talking really slow to talking really fast.
Yeah.
And then you start going like, am I talking to myself? What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't know. Am I talking to you? Am I talking to myself? I don't know. What am I doing? That's exactly you. You just need to look the person in the eye and just talk calmly and smoothly.
I know.
Level-headed.
I know. It's because I don't want to get emotional in front of you. I don't want to cry and then make you think like, what the hell is this? Like, why is she so emotional about this? You know what I mean? Like, because it doesn't make sense to you and it only makes sense to me, and that's not fair.
Because you want it that bad.
Can you like not? Can you just not be you for a second?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know, and I think that's like my fear. It's like my. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
What? What? You're afraid that I'm afraid? You're afraid that I'm afraid? Afraid that I'm gonna do something?
No, I know what's at the end of the sentences that you don't.
What was I gonna say? Please don't be you for just like 2 seconds. I just like need. I know. And the right thing to do is that I really enjoy your company, so I'd be like, you know what, Gage, let's just hang out, let's just chill, like, no biggie. I know, no biggie. But then my fear is like, I'm swooping in like a little freaking eagle, like, but I'm like taking my time, because I'm gonna bounce eventually, like, I think that's my fear of being like, oh yeah, we'll go. No, like, I'm done playing. No more games. I don't know, fuck how you feel.
That's an eagle.
Pretty much, and I think that's like my fear of putting this little boy down and being like,
I'm not even that much of a little boy, mentally.
I know. Please don't. I know. I know. And you know, okay.
Finish the first sentence that you're about to start.
I know. I don't know why I express myself to you like that. I just like keep it rolling.
It's fine. We can just calmly jump from one thing to the next.
I know. I think my other.
You don't have to throw like 3 sentences out, try and figure out which one goes where, and then discuss each one by themselves.
Okay.
Just do one at a time.
I think that it's not a. My rationale. I'm trying to speak really slowly because I'm gonna lose it. My rationale tells me. I don't want that.
But you do.
I do. Don't do that, Gage. I just need like, I just need you to be like, I just wish you were just like a dick. Just be a dick. Like,
I'm a dick.
not be a dick.
What are you doing?
Be like, I don't know. You know. I don't know, you don't know. And it's such a face that you can never be the same again.
Can't understand when you have your face in the paper.
Oh. Okay. I can't. Because my logic tells me you're doing the right thing. My emotion tells me you're doing the right thing. Did I say my emotion?
Your emotion.
Okay, my logic tells me that you're doing the right thing. My head tells me to believe you. My process of thought and logical steps tell me that there's not an assuredness in what you say, in getting to know you, and what that could bloom into. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I think my fear is holding on to that and not giving you a proper friendship.
So, in other words,
Yeah.
I would be able to move on to a friendship, but you wouldn't be ready for that, and you
Not that I wouldn't be ready
able
for
to
it.
handle yourself around me.
Oh, I would be able to handle myself completely.
Or
I would play my part for a while. You know
then
what I mean?
what? After that while,
I think I'd just be like, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna end up the same thing as, you know, like, you know, because my ex and me were kind of like this for a long time. Like, you know, we met very young, but
well, you're a persistent woman.
yeah. So, we met in junior high, and we talked for a few years. I joined a chess club just to get by him, and so he was like, "You're not even gonna go." Like, I know, just shut up and make it look like you're playing. So I pursued him for a while, and then just blossomed. I don't know. We were friends for a long time, and then it was just kind of like we woke up a few years later, and I'd been awake the whole time, and so then he was like, let's try. You know what I mean? And so I'm not even saying that that's going to be you. What I'm saying is that I know in conversation, like, I'm an interesting character. You know what I mean? And I think that's a pull for me, for you, and as well for me, with your character. You know what I mean? Like vice versa kind of thing. Like, I think just as far as conversation is concerned, stop me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I need to be wrong. I need to, like, catch a grip on reality, because maybe I'm, you know what I mean, not on planet Earth right now. Which is fair. And so,
On cloud nine.
do I sound like
Yeah, you sound like you're a girl that has like a crush on a.
can you, like, not? I just, like, just not. For 2 minutes. Yes? Okay. I know. Because I do have a crush. So what the hell? Like, what am I going to do? So what? So I'm going to turn around and I'm going to say, Gage, let's be friends. And I agree. I think that's the right thing to do, Kim. Like, it really is. So why am I tripping off the fact of, like, being friends? Because I don't know. I think I'm going to want to be your friend for a little bit, and then I think I'm going to play into your part, and I'm going to be like, oh, let's be friends. And then be like, no, friends enough. Like, I'm done. Like, I want something else. You know? And I put you in, like, weird predicaments, and I don't want to do that to you, because you're a good, genuine human being.
Does that something else involve a word made up of 3 letters?
No. Oh, no, I would never force that on you, but I mean...
Then is it a relationship?
No.
Then what are you talking about?
No, I think I just... I hate not knowing. I hate being known. And I'm so in control all the time of everything in my history that this is the first thing that I don't have control of, and I'm not doing. I'm not dealing. I don't like that. Like, I'm a control freak. I don't like that. I control church. I control my emotions towards church. I control school. I control my future. I control it all. If there's not one thing that goes outside of my control, I get sucked into it. You know? And I don't like that. Like, it's just, not that it upsets me, it just puts me in a world, in a space that I don't know how to accept. Like, I don't want to be who I am around you. and it's really weird to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I see you, and I don't want to be close. I don't want to be alone. Like, I don't want to just speak my mind. Like, and I always want to just speak my mind. Like, and I always doesn't want to be loud. Like, I really am that girl. Like, I'm the head roll. Like, I'm gonna tell you how it is if I'm there. You know what I mean? Like, that really is typically my personality with other people, just to keep them out of bed. Because, again, I control my emotions. So I don't want you too close, because if you get too close, then I lose the control. You know? And so, but with you, I just kind of like let it in. And so I think I just feel like, real fucked up. This is the first time in 3.5 years that I've been like, alright, like I'm just gonna jump in. Like, because I feel like it. Like, you know? And so and it's also weird for me because I speak to you and I want to be calm and objective. And I'm not calm. But I attempt to be calm. And I attempt to be objective. And I attempt to always keep a sense of ease. And
Keep talking. I'm going to go get a glass of water.
And level-headedness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I feel like you make me want to be that.
Be a better person?
Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that.
And why would you want to be with me if you don't like it?
I don't like it because it's not going to... Because I'm... Like, why? Like, why do I feel this way if I know it's not going anywhere? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if it's been made dead clear to me, like, like, you know, like, okay. So then, objectively, I need to just be like, all right, I get it, Gage, like, I really do. And I'm trying to be like, all right, Gage, I get it. But let me have a conversation with you first and try and kind of clear my head and, you know, see where I'm at. And I don't know. This is mad dirty. I'm sorry.
Sure. I apologize for the table mats.
No, it's not a table mess. I don't apologize. It's like things that normal people don't stare at, and I'm staring at like little molecules of nothing for no reason. It's still weird. Maybe it has some like spit and spans, and like, what the fuck are you taking it? I don't know. Nothing. Because I'm just
I wish this was my house. It's my house for 2 months.
Really?
Yeah, my grandma left in New York.
Oh, yeah, oh, you objectively, you say this is grandma's house because she's the adult?
She owns it.
She owns it. You know, well, okay. You live here. You have to. Okay. I think I exhausted myself. I said everything that I need to say and really put myself out there and made myself into an ass, so.
You didn't look like an ass. You spoke your mind.
Yeah. Okay.
I venerate that. That's a good thing.
Okay. Can you, like, not? Just for, like, shit! Need a break. Like, I said that the whole time because I just need a break. Like, that's how you make me feel. I feel like I need a fucking break. Like, I need a break.
Take a Kit Kat bar.
Alright. Such a nice guy. Like, please be mean to me. Okay.
you feel more comfortable, I'll put the math over here.
No, I'm twiddling because I want you to say something I want to hear. But it's like, what the fuck?
Well, what did you want me to say?
I don't know.
Why are you twiddling over something you don't know? So you don't know what you're twiddling over for because
I'm
you
twiddling
don't
over nerves. I mean, I'm twiddling over the fact that I'm like so dead honest with you, and I just don't do that with people. Like, I'm so far outside of myself that I feel crazy. Like, I just feel like somebody really fucked with my mind.
Well, that's what happens when you take a leap of faith. Sometimes people are there to catch you, sometimes people are there just to cushion the fall, and sometimes people aren't there at all.
Gage, I can't. I can't. I just can't.
Can't what?
Like, it's, I don't know, you feel too unreal to me. You know what I mean? So then I'm just like,
Surreal?
yeah, of course, surreal, fine. Unreal, surreal, here, whatever. They were both acceptable forms of English.
Whatever, grammar Nazi.
You know, no, I'm saying, like, I can't, because, I don't know, because it's not fair. It's just, like, not fair.
What isn't fair?
It's life. And that's life. Life's not fair. So, like, I need to just grab a lollipop and cry, like, oh well, get over it. I know, life's not fair. But I just, like, want, I just can't. Like,
You can't accept it?
I don't know. Yeah, no, I think that's gonna take me down. You know, I think I'm gonna just let it go little by little or not. The thing is, you're gonna keep being this person, and I'm gonna keep wanting this kind of man. Because this is everything that I want. You know what I mean?
Then take me as an example and apply it to other guys. So that way you can find a person just like me.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds like what I'm gonna have to fucking do, so no, it doesn't sound good. It sounds like something that I have to do. So
It's kind of what I do with my first girlfriend. I use her as a model, as an example for all the other girls I'm going to be with. She was basically what I am to you. She was the perfection. She was the apple of my eye. I know what I can get. I know that's my standard. Not saying you're not. Just saying, that's what I deserve. And I look for that in other girls. If I don't find that, I look at her, I say, is it worth it? Probably not.
I know, but then doesn't that set you up for, like, I don't know. See, that's where we differ. Because
I mean, yes, everybody has their faults. I can be with a girl and accept them for who their faults are, what their faults are, and what, the good qualities about them are.
I don't know. Okay. Throw my heads up.
It's cough in the air. Oh. I don't know.
Okay. What? Are my wheels always turning around you? Are your wheels never on when you're, like, around me? Or, like, do you want to say something that you just don't say? Because I feel like it's always something's on the tip of your tongue always.
No, I just give the attention that the other person deserves.
Oh, okay.
If somebody's going to talk, you got to listen.
I'm too big.
That's a respect.
Oh my god, if I don't shut, like, for 2 seconds. Just like, I can't. I think there's a lot to me. I just can't. Like, why? Why? What am I thinking? I don't even know. It's just like you speak, and then I'm just like, I can't. Why is this happening to me? Because Sonny wants to fuck with me. I just can't. It's like not even fair. I like can't.
You can't what? What's not fair?
I do know. But when I say I don't know, it's because I don't. Those are certain things I'm trying to keep to me.
If they're one of the things that need to be discussed, then throw it out there, because if you keep saying, I don't know, I can't really give you my opinion exactly, and we're just going to keep going in circles.
I know. But I feel like I'm a circle kind of girl. I just kind of like keep banging my head against something, and like, get that in. I'll do it again. Because like this, I'm stubborn like that. Almost stupidly stubborn. I really said no, darn. Says I'm gonna burn my hand. Do it again. Do it again. Leave it alone for a couple of weeks and then do it again. Like no, I'm just really like that. You would ask my ex. Like he just would be like, fuck, she's fucking persistent. Like she will break you.
This is the first night of interrogation.
Yeah, pretty much. No, I'm trying not to do that with you. That's not even fair. Like, why am I going to put you through that? I did do this circle. And the thing is, it worked out great for me until it didn't. Until it was like, you know, you and I, like, we're not going to end up together, you know that. Like, I mean, we were together 5 years, don't get me wrong. Maybe a little bit longer than 5 years in between other women. But that's what I deserved. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't like because the point was, we showed each other in the beginning that it wasn't going to work. And I kept beating my head against it. And I got what I wanted. And then we got everything we want to do, like in the middle of our relationship. So, and I wanted what I wanted so badly, but I just couldn't do it. Like, okay, like, go do that, come back home. Like,
Well, you're stubbornly aggressive.
don't. Yeah. You know, so I don't want to do that. Because linguistically, I'm convincing. And I don't want to put you through that. Like, you know, because maybe linguistically I'm not convincing around you, because I just tend to not speak. And if I do, I don't finish my sentences, and then I start talking to myself, and that's not good. I'm going to talk to my head a lot, and that's a really, like, diminishing.
It's not fair. Don't.
You know? I think this one. I don't remember why. It's because
It's not fair. I need a break.
it's because it's okay. We're good. It's all good. I'm good. We're gonna be good. It's gonna be no big deal. I'm gonna keep you in my life, keep you my friend. I'm learning from you, and suck it up. Don't do that. That makes me a little angry. Well, good. That makes me a little like. Carry on. Like, don't do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it's just like, it's a very like I don't know what the fuck else to say to you, so. You know, like, fuck, I know, I'm talking too much. So get okay. Just let me talk. Because that's what I do. I really enunciate my words sometimes when I talk. I end everything. Like the consonants at the end, I end.
Rambling. What's the main point of this?
I don't know. Like, the main point is like,
So what do you want to prove coming here tonight?
I don't know.
And if you don't know, maybe you should go home and think about it. and then come back and talk to me when you know.
Well, it's like, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the one who wanted to come here and talk.
I know. Are you being mean now?
No, I'm being honest and blunt about it.
I know. I know. I know. I know, but now we're gonna get serious, and I don't like that. What did you say?
Well, if we don't get serious, this conversation's going to go on forever.
I know. I'm sorry. I don't know, guys. I don't know what you want. I don't know. You don't want me to say anything. It's probably my idea to come here in the first place, so no doubt. I don't know. It's like I found something new that's interesting, so I want to keep it around, or like regardless of what it is. But I would be lying if I said like, there's not this part of me that's still very into you.
I know.
So